The busy freeways of Los Angeles, a hallmark of this sprawling metropolis. We're coming to you from Southern California. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan along courtside with Brett Berry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge on our sideline. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, these the new power rankings. They tell a great story. Take a look at the Lakers. They still have a firm hold on that second spot. Strong place to be.
And seeing where the Clippers are, they're putting to rest any big concerns people may have had with this team, proving they are truly an upper echelon club.
Here are the five for the Clippers. They've got Rain Man, the Magician out there with G. And there's Doc, and it's Welch in at the 3 spot. And for the Lakers, AI is out there with Hart. Then there's Murray. Then there's Mason. And in this one, 2 prolific offenses, Brent, going head-to-head. What was the best offensive team you ever played for?
Well, the most fun I had, Kevin, and enjoyed the most was in Seattle for the Supersonics. Now we're going to have to explain to some of the kids who that is. But I think the most efficient and the most programmed offense certainly was in San Antonio for Greg Popovich and the San Antonio Spurs, having the anchor Tim Duncan down on the block.
The Seattle Supersonics. That has a nice ring to it, doesn't it? Doc the pass to Atkins. Tries from 10. That one off the back iron and out. Here's Raja. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. Here's Rain Man. The pass to G. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Hart. It's tipped. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Lakers have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Passes to Mason. It's tipped. And pushing it up, here's the Clippers. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
And so the Los Angeles Clippers get the first points of the ballgame. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
Well, that's a needle in the haystack shot right there. You're not going to hit that one all that often.
Pass to G. Here's A-Train. He kicks to G. 6 to shoot. Here's Atkins. The rebound by Mason.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Now the Clippers moving it up. Here's Atkins. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
And the Lakers have possession. Trailing by 2. The last time these two clubs came together was also in this building, with an unfortunate ending for the home team.
Yeah, and Kevin, they got punished in that third quarter. They just came out without any fight after halftime, and you can't do that. And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Pass to Welch. Shoots over Jenkins. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Yeah, that's not an assignment that I want there, Kevin. I'd rather do math homework than to try and cover that guy. And
Hart has it in the corner. Here's the pass to Mason. Jenkins with it. Clock at 4. He can't get it to go. Here's the Magician. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Magic in Orlando. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Clippers shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. Free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
AI in the post. Raja. Offensive rebound. Shots good by Jenkins.
He seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. We see that pay off.
Here's Rain Man. Passes it to Kennedy. Here's A-Train. He's guarded by AI. And there's the call on Nevin. That is his first foul of the game. And so here are the Clippers. Pass to Kennedy. Four on the shot clock. And the Clippers miss again. Los Angeles Clippers, they come into this one following a loss to the Magic in Orlando.
Yeah, you saw the communication breakdowns defensively, just giving up way too many open looks.
And sometimes you can play good on-ball defense, but it's the help defense that makes you elite. And on that night, nobody rotating and not a lot of help.
Offensive rebound. Mason kicks to Hart. Murray outside. Pass to Mason. Inside. Outside for Murray. Out of bounds. The Clippers take possession. And let's check out a breakdown. Looking at some stats for him.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hasn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
The pass to Welch. Clippers moving the ball around. Here's Atkins. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. You've seen a lot of teams over your time that have been terrific starting a season, then just fall apart second half of the season.
Have you seen it, Kevin, happen with teams that have really good veteran players? I've seen it with young teams.
Yeah, unravel. I mean, it's painful to watch. None come to mind, but I'm sure you could start to find teams that are 10 wins below from one half of the season to the next.
And some of that we know it can happen with injuries to a star player, and you just are dismantled. But a lot of times,
like the Pacers with Oladipo, they were a different team in the last quarter of the season.
That's a great call, Kevin. But a lot of times it happens with young teams because if you get off to such a hot start and it's a bit unexpected, it's going to be a lot more attention on you, and you start to feel like, oh, well, we've arrived. This is easy. We've done this for 35, 40 games, no problem. Well, the league figures you out, and a lot of times young teams that have early success are probably the most susceptible to this lemmings kind of falling off the cliff type of deal.
Lakers trail by 5. In the corner, Murray with it. Passes it to Hart. from about 19 feet. He shoots again. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Lakers shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. Clippers have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Let's go. And again, no good by the Clippers.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range. There's a solid opening quarter right here. Very active and creating a lot of good opportunities for himself.
Here's Rain Man. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Out to the wing. Pass to Doc. Tries it from the top of the key. A rebound by the Lakers. Coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Yeah, you know they wanted a few of those plays back. What a tough way to go out in that one.
Yeah, really a game that they should not have lost, but sometimes even when you play your best, it might not be good enough.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Here is Doc. 26 points for him last game against Orlando.
Let's us not forget about the work on the glass, Kevin. His effort level was a 10 that night out of 10. I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Pass to Glover, and here is Jenkins. And Jenkins throws it down.
Wow, fired that bounce pass in there. Beautiful.
Here's Rain Man. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Rain Man's got 5.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Now the pass to Glover. AI in the post. He's got 12. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Lakers shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
And when you look at that free throw percentage on the season, they're right around 73%.
First free throw is good. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. The franchise is checked in for the Magician. Boomer comes in for A-Train. The closers checked in for Doc. The waiters subbed in for Rain Man. Both free throws good from Jenkins.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who are you going to pick to send to the free throw line? When he's hitting the free throws right now, form looks good.
And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here. We've seen AI really making a difference here.
And he's been taking it to the rack all game, and they haven't been able to contain him. They have to put up better fight on the inside.
He's checked in for the Lakers.
And checking out the numbers for the closer. His last 10 games, averaging about 15 points, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. And very few players in the league can go out and produce like he has. Just a great stretch for him.
He keeps playing like this, and you know in arenas, especially at home, when a star player is playing this well, those MVP chants come raining down.
While there's a chance, let's show you the teams that have thrived on the fast break this season. In third, the Lakers.
I think that's what really distinguishes them offensively. They really like to get out in transition.
The first one falls. Brent, if you were building an offensive system from scratch, what would be your favored style of play?
I would really tend to lean on 3 guards that could handle the basketball, Kevin. Guys who can initiate plays from all over the floor and really look to find players that are smart about playing off the ball. You combine 3 of those guys with the skill set, so one has it and the other 2 are maneuvering around. They're going to cause so much commotion. They're going to cause so many breakdowns defensively within a possession that a multitude of playmaking players, that would be tremendous. And all of those guys,
right?
yeah, but all those guys too, Kevin, on top of that, if we talked about their physical nature and stature, I would want guys that are 6'6", 6'7", and long, because when you get back to the other end, you want them to be able to coordinate and take up enough room defensively to cause some problems. But man, 3 guards, 3 long guards, and this is something that Phil Jackson relied on during the years when they won championships in Chicago. He always looked for long guards. Aside from Jordan and Pippen, there was the Ron Harpers of the world that helped accentuate what they could do on the perimeter.
Houston, they now take the lead, and the Clippers lead by 1.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Spiked it away. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. Here's Houdini. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Pass to Houston. To the middle. Houston, the pass to G. Jacks up a 3. That one doesn't go. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. Here's Buchanan. Rebound by the Clippers. Houston's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Houston. 14 points from him the last game against Orlando.
His passing, another high point in that game. He made sure it wasn't all about him. He wanted to get his teammates involved.
The Clippers have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6. And he makes the first. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
Yeah, a lot of whistles here early, as well as foul trouble starting to be an issue.
Here's Newsom, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there.
there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. Here's G. Here's Floyd. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Clock is at 3. That one rolling around and runs out.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
The Clippers shooting 33% here in the first quarter. Down low. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. You look at the Lakers. They're holding on to second spot in the conference. A great season for them so far. And, of course, the Los Angeles Clippers, a half game back.
And, you know, for the Lakers, got to be one of the feel-good stories of this NBA season. Not many people were talking about them coming into the start of the year.
No doubt about it. They're one of the top teams everyone's talking about, top to bottom. Everyone in the organization, that means front office, coaches, players, have done an outstanding job this season.
The Lakers trail. We've got 1:48 left in the first quarter of the game. And it's Carter missing. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Houston, the pass to G. Pass to Houston. Goes to the reverse layup and traps it in. Now it's a 4-point Clipper lead.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Now here is Carter. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. 1:09 left to play in the first quarter. Stolen away. And now the fast break. Schroeder with the ball. Here's Hurley and G with the stuff.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
And the Lakers have possession. The Clippers getting the bucket. Lets it go from 11. G with the rebound. G's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Here's Houston. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and game is fully in their control.
Here's Houdini. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And high-quality numbers for him all season long. How about 81 from the line?
And he knocks down the first one. And he makes both free throws. So it's the Clippers now. 6-point game. Here's Houston. Pass to Floyd. The 3. Second chance shot. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. I mean, the ball was out of his hands in time. I think they'll confirm this one pretty quickly.
They're going to switch the call. There is no doubt, and looking at the replay, that he got it off in time.
Well, it's good they decided to take another look at it. I know some folks don't like how replay slows the game down and interrupts the flow, but when you have it there, you got to use it.
And that does it for the first quarter. The Clippers on top, up by 8. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. For those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers, guys.
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Yeah, hopefully the opposition can recover, because that first quarter defensively was unbelievable, just crippling defense.
Clippers leading by 8. Here are the 5 the Clippers have to start the second. The closer is out there with the waiter. Then it's G. Then it's the franchise. And it's Schroeder in at the 3. Replay angles are interesting. Brent, instant feedback on social media. Talk about the increased pressure now on referees to get every call right.
Well, so many times, Kevin, on nights where you're working games, you sit there for a minute and a half.
In super slow motion looking at the play.
And still sometimes hard to get it right.
Very hard.
What I think the league should think about doing with the competition committee is every team in the league should have 3 and 4 cameras that are mounted, so that every time there's a replay at any given arena, they have access to the same angles.
For every game.
Every game. Where are most of the times these calls being missed? Where are these calls getting wronged? And how is it that we can implement some technology to help us not only get it right more often, which is the most important thing, but also fair and balanced vision for the referees to have an opportunity to do so.
What an excellent idea. That one misses. Lakers trail by 8. Finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Here's Floyd. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And the pass to Houston. With the fadeaway. Carter pulls it in. Passes it to Buchanan. Pass to B. In the corner, Hardaway with it. Here's Houdini. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Hendricks. Here's Carter. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Carter's got his first points in this one.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Lakers have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Here's Dimes, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Here's Buchanan. And a miss there on the triple.
And another miss. Oof. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Hardaway against Schroeder. The 8-footer. That one's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Hardaway.
Hendricks.
Here's Floyd. He is still scoreless so far in this one. Kicks to G. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Houston. There's the three. Rebounded by the Lakers. Carter's got his 5th rebound in this one. And there's the pass to B. Here's Dimes from deep. G with the rebound. G's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Houston's shot's good, and the Lakers decide to take their first time out here.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat, Greg. They're missing shots left and right. They're just not playing their best.
Some changes for the Lakers. Hart, he's checked in for Carter. Jenkins comes in for B. And it's Mason in for Houdini. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. The Magician, he's checked in for G. A-Train comes in for Boomer. Doc, he's checked in for the closer. And Rain Man subbed in for the waiter. And Gent gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Clippers leading by 6. Stolen by Mason.
Well, the instincts on defense on full display there. It was a gamble for sure, but it paid off big time in the form of a steal.
Jenkins dishes to Mason. Outside Hardaway. Passes to Jenkins. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Hart. Pass to Hendricks. The 3. Nice hit again. Hart, that's good.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Here's Rain Man, guarded by Mason. Here's Atkins. It's deflected. It's AI, top of the key. Pass to Hart. He dishes it to Mason. Hart kicks to Mason. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Lakers shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
At the line for 2.
First one falls for him. And Mason drops them both. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Out to the right wing. Here's Kennedy. And airballs the triple. That one was way off. Lakers have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Now Mason. 29 points for him last game against Philadelphia. Shots good by Jenkins.
Yeah, this is what you love about him, the confidence on that mid-range.
That's a staple of his offensive attack, and proving once again he can do some damage from that area.
Here's A-Train. Rebounded by Hart. Hendricks passes to Mason. Out to Hardaway from deep three-point range, and Champ gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Rain Man, guarded by Mason. Atkins passes to Doc. The pass to Kennedy. Here's A-Train. Shot clock at 6. And the Clippers miss again.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
That puts them in the lead. Mason's got 4 points in the quarter.
And doing much better now in that first quarter, converting less than 30% of their field goal opportunities, bouncing back nicely here in the second.
Atkins passes to Houston. They need this one. Lays it up off the glass. Lakers have gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. Pass to Mason. Now here's Jenkins. Lakers passing it around. Hardaway from outside. Houston pulls it in. Got a piece of it to the paint. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
Here's Mason.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Clippers trail by 4. Here is Doc. 6 points for him. Can't hit from 12.
He looked like he rushed it a bit. The defense wasn't terrible, but still, he's got to knock that down.
Here's Mason. No good off the back of the rim. Clippers shooting 40% from the field. Here's Forte. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And this is a good time to show you some of the league's most disruptive defenders over the past month, the steal leaders at the small forward. You take a look at the A-Train, always dangerous on the court. He leads the league. And of course, Doc. This is another guy who can defend so very well. Such quick reflexes.
And this is the set of guys that can do as much or more damage with their defense as they can with their offense. They know how to swoop in for a steal from anywhere on the floor.
A great job of anticipation. These guys defend the entire court in transition, in the half-court set. It doesn't matter. They're out there agitating, disrupting, doing everything they can to unsettle an opposing offense.
He hits the second from the line. The Lakers with the ball. 3-point lead. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. To the inside. Hart kicks to Murray. Here's Jenkins. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Here's Rain Man. 5 points in the game. A baseline J. A rebound by the Lakers. Mason's got his 6th rebound on the night. Floats one up. Here's Jenkins. And he makes good on the layup. Jenkins got the lead up to 7 now for the Lakers.
And this has been an outstanding display on the boards, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game, doing the dirty work down low.
And the Clippers call time here.
He does not look happy. Their defensive rebounding has been putrid, and they're giving up a ton of second chance points.
rosters checked in for the Lakers. The great one comes in for Mason. And the voting for the dunk contest is just about over. So let's bring up the leading contenders for you. Boy, with the players on this list, you know this year's contest is going to be a fun one.
It is. And with their places in the contest almost wrapped up, I'm sure these guys are working on their moves already.
You look at G. Some might say he's a long shot at this point, but you never know.
Hey, stranger things have happened, and we'll just have to wait and see.
And we're getting closer and closer to having our contestants determined. So be sure to stay tuned as we'll be bringing you updates very, very soon.
And, partner, if we had the contest today, I'd be happy with the group we have right now.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. The Lakers with the ball. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Jenkins. Lakers working the ball around now. Murray finds Gortat. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. And the Lakers lead by 7.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
And the pass to Welch. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Clippers have made a little more than half their free throws today, 7 of 12. Free throw missing.
Yeah, this kind of free throw shooting just leaves a coach shaking his head. I mean, they have been awful from the line this quarter.
G's checked in for the Clippers. And the second free throw, good. Lakers leading by 6. Pass to Glover. Passes it to Jenkins. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
A moment here to see some numbers for A-Train. What a run he's been on over the past few weeks. He's putting up about 28 points a game, 8 rebounds, and over 2.5 steals. And he's a real threat defensively. You look at his steals during this stretch, always lurking for the smallest mistake.
And he's causing a lot of those mistakes, too. He's just harassing you 94 feet and does not give you an inch.
And the first one at the line is good.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
The closer's checked in for the Magician. And he makes the first but misses the second. Clippers trail by 7. Here is Doc. 7 points in the game. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
All right, a chance to check out the stats for Doc. Tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. 3rd in steals, and his sweet shooting stroke places him in the top 15 league-wide in three-point percentage. You've got to play him tight.
And it's his lightning-quick hands that have put him in the top 3 in steals. Also, his tremendous anticipation. He's constantly all over the basketball. And the first one drops. Carter, he's checked in for Jenkins. The waiter's checked in for the Clippers. He's perfect from the line this time. And the Lakers with possession here, leading by 5. Pass to Gortat. Murray surveying the D, and there's the pass to Carter. 5 on the clock. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. They host the Kings after this game. That'll be the first of 4 played at home for them. Passes it to Welch. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. And that one misses.
Well, it's interesting to watch him because he's putting his body on the line to get to the line. We didn't see this during the first quarter, but he's making up for it here.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Schroeder's checked in. And he's good on the second. Lakers leading by 4. With some arc, the shot misses. The Clippers go the other way with it. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Here's Raja. And again, no good by the Lakers.
And he's missed every single shot he's attempted today, but somehow they're still in the lead.
Here's A-Train. He's got 8. Shot clock at 5. Unloads. And they're unable to get the time basket there. Here's Raja. And that one is off. Great D that time from Dennis Schroeder. Here's Welch. And it's sent back by Carter. Here's Raja to the right side. Glover. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. And here's what the schedule looks like for the Los Angeles Lakers. On Friday, they'll defend home court against the Portland Trail Blazers. And then on Saturday, they'll head out on the road to face the Kings in Sacramento.
And for that matchup against the Rockets, I think they know how important it is to see how they measure up against the cream of the crop in the West. I'm looking for them to approach it like this is a playoff matchup.
There's the dish to Gortat. Pass to Glover. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought. The Clippers trail.
2 for 1, probably the way to go.
Don't want to rush it, but you don't want to take too much time here.
Here's Welch. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Gortat, the pass to Glover. Carter at the elbow. Tipped away. Here's Raja, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Dustin Newsom.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Lakers lead by 2. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. The Lakers' first quarter could have gone much better. The deficit for them at one point grew to 8 points in the period. They did not come out of their warm-ups with their A game. They got on a more positive track in the second quarter, coming together offensively and getting enough stops to come from behind and grab a 2-point lead at the half. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
I love the motion on offense. Guys are moving, the ball is moving. It's a very nice approach to the game. And one the defense absolutely could not keep up with.
And over to Shaq. Now your take on the Clippers.
You know, they haven't shot the ball very well. Not nearly enough quality looks. Right now, this game usually comes down to shot selection and how they run their offense. They need to keep the ball moving and generate better looks.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Really an incredible game from AI.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up for the second half. Taking a look at the Lakers. They've got AI. He's out there with Mason. Hart is out there with Murray. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
The Clippers shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. Inside, Forte. It's deflected. Down low. Here's Mason. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Mason's got 10.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play. It does so much out there to stretch out the defense when he's out on the perimeter, and he drains the triple.
Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, he's got 12.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
They grab their own miss, got a piece of it, and he recovers it, and he gets it to go.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Over to the left wing. Here's Forte. It's good from long range.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
And here is Mason. He's got 12. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Six on the shot clock. Back to AI. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. G's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. A-Train, the pass to G. Kept alive. Out to the right wing. Here's Kennedy. It's good. This game is all even. The Magician's got his first 2 points.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Hart the pass to Mason. Free throw line jump shot. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
Clearly defensive miscue there. If there's not a body on him, that's sitting at the mid-range, that's a defensive mistake.
Out of bounds, Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession.